People don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
Proxy, fate has plucked you. The tides of fate swirl around you with glorious fury, Proxy. The Prince of Fate, the Guardian of the Unseen, the Lord of Secrets. Perhaps you know him as Hermaeus Mora. I want you to help preserve the realm of Apocrypha, to keep the reality of Nirn from unraveling. First, you must acquire the Emerald Glyphic. It resides in a vault you can access from 3 locations. Once you select a portal, the others shall close. Let fate lead you, Proxy.
You end up having to do it. I don't know, it's up to you.
21st, I guess. Hey, a new place.
That was pick 1, maybe? No? Oh, that was just for that step. I'm pretty sure. Use the book for the empty grass. Feel room. Knowledge, Adam. Gaze upon the knowledge. Be inspired by the information. Alright, to the front portal.
Oh, that's cool. I just want to see it.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers.
Cool.
I really don't like your odds.
I think the folio was part of your, the companion you currently have out. I think their loot pops up more consistently than the extra loot from Mira, because I still haven't seen it.
I have. But I also have a new passive, so.
Maybe the permanent one is working. The passive one. When she's out. I don't know. It's a little frustrating.
I have no permanent passive when I do it. Then when it's just a companion passive.
That's weird. Aren't they supposed to be the same? You just don't have to have it with you to be active.
Get back, you fetcher!
To make the desire to get the permanent passive higher? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. That's I'm about to have to get 2 other companions.
On the sides!
I'm still here. Thanks for asking.
We're fighting through all these guys.
No. Oh.
Usually we just won't do it. Oh, yeah, so let me tell you about my intern. So, good kid, nice kid.
Tell me how to reach the Glyphic, cultist fool. I will never betray the Great Eye.
I hope you're watching.
Fate's chosen. Good. I thought I'd have to fend off another assault on the Glyphic.
Hit them on the back foot!
The Great Eye sent us visions, told us to protect the Emerald Glyphic until we receive many visions from the Great Eye. I have no idea. I took it from one of the vampires. A protective shield placed by a powerful priest of the Sodality. Hurry, friend. You can't... It's a suspicion, nothing more. The Sodality of the Eye recently learned that some who profess to have the Great Eye's best interests at heart are actually working to undermine Apocrypha. May the Great Eye keep you in his sight. If I learn more of this threat, I'll contact you.
The currents of fate ebb and flow, once again carrying you to the required shore. I observed the effluvium of possibility and noticed a proliferation of sudden potential. I assume that indicates you were successful? Did you have any trouble acquiring? Enemy forces move against the one who knows, just as he anticipated. I mourn for the deaths of Hermaeus Mora's faithful, but grief must not slow our progress. Still, I wish we knew more about this enemy. Dralis. Yes, I believe our paths have crossed before. This document is written in an obscure code. I shall endeavor to decipher it while you find the Shrine of the Golden Eye. That is where we must bring the Glyphic and its counterparts. I believe you are familiar with the Onyx and Umber Glyphics. Currently, I carry them. We need them at the shrine to formalize your arrangement with Hermaeus Mora. Unfortunately, I am not one of the faithful. Only his followers know the location. Let me mark your map. 2 of the faithful I am acquainted with reside in these places. I am a seeker of knowledge, a chaser of wisdom. I leave the supplication and exaltation of the one who knows to Dralis, based... Mildenor keeps a room in this cellar, Proxy. Mildenor. Look around, Proxy. We must ascertain what transpired. Runes of destruction. Powerful magic that overcame Mildenor's wards of protection.
I didn't know you were interested in that genre. I'll have to remember that.
He must have snatched that from whoever attacked him before. Mildenor set wards to protect this chamber. No, the one who knows rarely gets that involved in deterrence. Hermaeus Mora told me that adversaries were gathering against him. We must reach Basian before this betrayer gets to him. Hopefully Basian can tell us how to reach the Shrine of the Golden Eye. These are the situations that make us flinch at every shadow, Proxy.
Looks like you're buying at the next pub, Fla.
This way, Proxy. Greetings, Basian. This is Fate's Chosen.
The one the Golden Eye foretold? Fate's Chosen. If only I could, Chosen. Naraheda always takes me to the shrine. I'll mark her camp on your map.
Go, Proxy. I want to get Basian's opinion on the encoded letter you brought me.
Appears we both arrived too late, friend. As soon as I learned of more threats against the faithful, I came as quickly as I could. I'm not at liberty to divulge the secrets of my order. I can help you with that. May the Great Eye lead you safely to the Shrine of the Golden Eye. Hermaeus Mora answers to many names. As I conducted my own investigation of Laramel's treachery, I discovered that someone was hunting the Prince of Forbidden Knowledge's faithful. What an absurd accusation.
Another of the faithful murdered. What happened here?
Both I and the Chosen arrived too late, Laramel.
Curious to see you in this place, at this particular time, Dralis.
Let's not forget who's actually one of the Great Eye's faithful, Laramil. Now, I have my own investigation to continue.
Come, Proxy. I deciphered the letter. Dralis' presence here. The one who knows never suggested they had any of their faithful dealing with this threat. orders for the Dusk Sabers, vampire mercenaries from the Telvanni. Dralis, The coded riddle was slightly different. I had hoped the letter would indicate who hired the mercenaries. Does the term offend in some way? It is a perfectly appropriate word for one who acts in the place of another. Is that where his investigation has led him?
Rollers led them right to us. Like war, to the slaughter. For the dust. Pay for their blood for me, brother.
I never used to fight this much, until I met you.
patrons will share the secret they seek once they pry it out of Apocrypha.
To run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Ah, there you are. Did you evade or dispatch the ambush I set for you? No matter. I'll take your glyphic now.
Proxy! Rollus is a traitor! You must stop him!
No hard feelings, but I'm going to have to kill you. I have new patrons, powerful patrons. Faithful, aid me! I suppose I should have forced.
Recover the glyphics, Proxy! Bring the glyphics here. We need to... Drollus was waiting for me when I entered this chamber. He admitted as much when he took the glyphics.
Every possibility coalesces into this moment. Come, mortal. Speak with the one who knows. I foresaw that you were the one mortal in all of Nirn to aid us. I also saw you die at the traitor's hands many, many times. I know a great many things, mortal. The vampires, no. They're merely hired blades work. Because this shrine is one of the few places on Nirn where I may manifest. First, we must enter into an agreement. Bring forth the three glyphics and activate their power, mortal. I am the mystery at the end of existence. Exactly what Laramil told you. The deal is done, just as fate foresaw. Laramil will explain the rest. Now, I must take my leave.
Alright, see you later, big buddy.
We can
But
talk back in the dune outskirts, Proxy.
to run out.
Run all the way out here.
Yeah.
I guess this quest was not 2 parts. This was it.
Why must I suffer so?
That was a good one for a prologue.
Now we are both connected by our agreements with the Prince of Fate. I think whoever hired the vampires is connected to the threat that Hermaeus Mora has foreseen. I shall learn what I can about the Dusksabers and their clients. Research is one of my passions. Go about your usual business and await my summons.
Yeah.